So, welcome back to Digger Down Metal Detecting. I am back out again on this wonderful, huge field. If you missed last week's video, I suggest you go and watch it because it was one heck of a day. So I've just noticed I got there's a bit of drizzle today. There's a bit of rain on the screen there, so sorry about that. A little bit of a blur. But yeah, massive field, and the finds that came off here last week was incredible. I had an absolute pot full, so yeah, worth a watch, that one. A little bit of a coin spill as well. I'm back out today with the Legend. I've updated to version 1.11, 1.11. So we'll see how that goes, but I'm 100% confident it's going to be fine. It's going to be absolutely perfect. Obviously there's been some tweaks and what have you, so yeah, there's that, but we'll try it out. I'll see how it goes. This is in normal conditions, you know. We're on out in the fields, real test, and there's no, you know, there's no air tests or nothing like that. Not here. What I find is in the ground. Yeah, so there's that. A bit of news from Nokta, I think. I haven't seen there's a live going out today. Not when this video goes out, but I'm out on today, which is Saturday, and I think there's a live video going up from Dilek about 3 new Simplex. Hopefully I'll have an image of that I can pop up now for you to see, if you haven't already seen them. But yeah, 3 different new types of Simplex, so that's pretty cool. So it looks interesting. That's getting really blurry now, isn't it? Sorry guys, let me wipe that. That's better, sorry. But yeah, no, should be a good day. Tom's coming today. He's a little bit late as usual. Tom. Yeah, there's that. And what else? I was going to tell you about that silver ring. The silver ring. I've had some news on the silver ring that I found a few weeks back. I think the video was called Rings in Like Silver. So if you go back a few videos, you'll see which ring I'm talking about. Yeah, FLO came back and said that she's not concerned that it's anything special. She thinks it possibly, I know it's got no hallmarks, which suggest it being old, but she says maybe it's a foreign ring. But then either way, they're not interested. They don't even want to look at it. So she thanked me for reporting it, obviously. But yeah, nothing to come of that. But I will take it to a jeweler's at some point and just see what that blue stone is. Yeah, I think could be something. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what comes out of that one. But yeah, less talking, guys, more detecting. I'll see you on the first hole. You have a listen, guys. Like I say, 1.11 version. Still nice and quiet. Odd chirp. There's a lot of trash in this end of the field, so I'm struggling to sort of pick a good signal or decide if that good signal's not trash. But I end up digging lots. But yeah, nice and stable so far. No problem there. Nothing changed. They do make tweaks on these updates. Always worth updating. I know you've got those settings, the new settings. There's a bit of cloud, this bit. Can't walk on there. I know there's new settings on there, and you're probably not, most UK users, unless you do beach, obviously you've got that bottle cap projection, but most aren't going to use those. I know it's frustrating when there's lots of updates and those settings don't affect you as such, or they're no use to you. But there is always tweaks to the machine in those updates, so it's always worth updating. Just do it, guys, just get it updated. Those settings are then there at your disposal. If you ever need them, they're there, aren't they? So yeah, take what you can get, guys. It's all free. And Nokta to do a brilliant job of keeping these machines updated for nothing, you know. And they're giving us extras, massive extras, and they're making especially this Legend, they're making it nearly as, you know, it's up there with those top machines, isn't it? If not, in places it surpasses them. It's better. From what I've seen, I can't say. I've never used any of the other machines, but from what I've seen, yeah, this Legends up there on top. But yeah, not quite so trashy actually. A few little blips and falsers, but that's probably down to my settings. Getting little falsers on the iron. I've got my low iron filter. Might talk about the iron filter a bit later. Now that's a 45. I'm going to leave that. No, I'll dig it up. It's trash. It's too loud, too bright. 45. It's just got that high tone to it. Yeah, a bit of can. That's what I thought it was. Oh no, it's a tube of some kind, aluminium. But yeah, I knew that was rubbish. See, I'm my own worst enemy because I dig things that I know they're trash, but I still dig them up. But that's the way it goes. Maybe that's why I find quite a lot, I suppose. So, you know, I'm willing to dig those bad signals. But yeah, we'll talk about. That's definitely big trash. Yeah, we'll talk about that iron filter a bit later, I think. There's a little bit of confusion there about that. It's quite simple, really. But yeah, I'll try and talk about it later if I get a chance. See how today goes. But yeah, hopefully I'll see you on that first hole, guys. First decent signal then, guys. Sounds surfacey. 28, 29. Probably still going to be trash because I am still down that end of the field. We're going straight with a pinpointer because this one's, like I say, sounded shallow. You're getting that double beep. Yep, there we go. A little rivet, pop rivet. Yeah, they give off the head of one anyway. They give off a heck of a signal, don't they? But there you go. Never mind. Surface fine, guys. First actual decent find of the day. Very squashed-y, hit something pistol shot. But yeah, nice. I think I was ringing about 22, 23, but bouncing because it was dead, like right on the surface. It was right there. Yeah, pistol shot. Best signal so far today, I think. I think that's close to the surface. 33, 34. Sounds quite close to the surface again. Such soft soil there as well. It's so sandy. Oh. Yeah, there's a few of those on here as well. Shorty ends. Yeah, really sandy soil on here. It's lovely. Lovely digging, but I haven't done much digging because it's all quite shallow. But yeah, shotty end. Lovely. Right guys, next one here. Solid 39. It was a little iffy in the ground. Got ourselves a little, looking like I'd say a spoon handle, or a fork handle even. Probably a spoon. It was silver gilt on there, look. Yeah, so yeah, we're getting near to the finds again. I'm only sort of halfway up the field. That's where I sort of started finding buttons and thimbles last time. So yeah, someone was out here eating their lunch or yogurt. Nice. This one was about 29, guys. Got a, looks like a little harness ring or of some sort, but it's very small. A very small harness ring. That'd be medieval. But yeah, it could be. It's a very small strap, whatever it's off. So yeah, very nice. Well, I got this one here, guys. Sorry about any wind, by the way. I'm trying to hold my phone and the detector at the minute. 16, 17. It was pretty much a solid 16 in the ground. So yeah, I gathered trash, you know. Well, not always. You know what I'm like with digging low numbers, but that is, I can't believe it. That's a thimble. That is the tiniest. I mean, that's my little finger. That is the tiniest thimble I've ever seen. Coming in on a 16. That's absolutely minute. That can't be like a can't have been used, surely, unless it's like a child's. It must be a child's thimble, but very, very small child at that. But that is incredible. Never seen anything like that. Not that small. Absolutely brilliant. Really pleased with that. Right guys, I'm just going to quickly just try and go through this iron filter set and just show you and explain to you what how it works really, I guess. There seems to have been a little bit of confusion over that for some reason. I think people are just getting confused with the fact that they think, you know, they're thinking the higher numbers are off, turning it off, but it's not. It's never off. It always has a level of filtering. So yeah, so you go into your recovery, press your select button, and the first one usually that comes up is iron filter. Let me just get rid of that dirt off the screen. IF on the right hand side there. I have mine at 3, and then the next one is stability. I have that at 3 as well. But yeah, so iron filter, when you're at 8 or 9 now, even 9, it's even less falsing, and basically, yeah, the higher it is, the less it will false on iron, which is why they set it at 8. The original was 8. It's still a level of filter and it's not turned off. But yeah, that'll give you the least falsing and allow, and they probably thought it would allow some signals through, but obviously then the lower you go, I have it on 3, you can go down to, it goes down to 0 now, but it's still a level of filtering. The lower you go, the more it will false on iron, but it will allow signals to come through past the iron. I think I'm explaining that correctly. And then obviously you've got the separate stability, which ties in with that, so you can up or you can raise it or lower the, I think, yeah, 5 and down to 1 on the stability, and then that just works in. You can, so I could probably, maybe on here I could probably go down to 2, but then I can raise or lower the stability to sort of match and suit that, you know, and that'll just help that iron filter just to even it out and stop it from falsing so much. But yeah, it doesn't necessarily false a lot, to be honest. Even on 3, I think it works well. And then I have, because I've got low iron filter, I then also have my, you'll know from my settings anyway, my settings are in the description below every video. So then I have my tone break. I have my tone break quite low. I have it at 8, and that's to tie in with that as well. It's where that break in the tones, you know, between the iron tone and the good tone is, and that just helps at that point. It's a sweet spot there, with my iron filter being low. So yeah, just it works, and it stops that iffy signal between the two, you know. Really helps with the falsing. But yeah, it's quite straightforward really. It's not a lot to it, but there, I hope that helps, guys. I hope that's cleared it up kind of. But yeah, it's never off. I think Dilect said in one of her videos that it was 8 was off, but what I mean, I'm not going against what she's saying, but I think what she was trying to say is that is where the factory default is at 8. So yeah, hope that helped, guys. Beautiful 33 here, absolutely lovely tone. Probably going to be junk because I'm doing a live on it. Just thought it sounded good, so thought I'd take you guys with me on this one. Let's just see. Oh, that's hard. Still in there somewhere. Probably a shot end or something. Right, we're out. Just tilt you up a bit, guys, so you can see what we got. Nope, not a shot end. Quite a big button, I think.
yeah, not a huge one, but it's yeah, quite a big button there with the shank. They all seem to have the shank on here. I think this soil is really soft and sandy, so they don't seem to be getting damaged. Nearly every button I find is complete, you know. But yeah, nice. Another button. I've found plenty so far today. Quite an iffy 28-29 this one, guys. It's a bag seal. What's it got on there? Number 2, is it? Yeah, number 2. And SM, is that SM? SMBP? SM and BP, yes. No idea what that is. I'll have to look that one up. If anybody wants to have a guess or have a look up and leave a comment if you can figure out what that was attached to. Yeah, nice. Swinging, boys, come on.
Have you found anything? Oh, I got a scratch.
Tom's finally here. He's decided to wake up. And the boys are here, and the dogs. We're all having a little play today. Makes a change. I think the boys are going to go on the park by the time we get up the top end of this field. Yeah. See what we can find. This one was a solid 45. I probably should have filmed that one really, but it was quite a high tone, so I was sort of suggesting trash. But yeah, nice little buckle. Probably not that old, but I don't know if it's off horse tack, maybe that one. It could be off a horse brace, maybe, yeah. Something like that. There's a little notch where the pin would have landed, I think, there, yeah. But yeah, nice little buckle. Boys are having a go. William's dragging behind. Lovely. I don't know, but you're going to do it live. He thinks he might have a shot in 32, you say?
Yeah.
What's it going to be? That sounds pretty sweet. Could be a shot end, to be fair, yeah.
It's going to be a sweet shot end.
Sweet. Get that GP pointer in there.
Available at all good bookstores.
They are terrible, aren't they? Alright for a starter, I guess, aren't we? Tom forgot his bag, didn't you, mate? Forgot it good.
My belt, yeah.
Your bag and your belt, yeah.
No.
Was that lump of lead?
Yeah.
Oh, lovely. One for the melting pot.
Yeah.
Put it in there.
No.
Go on. My lead now. Got a nice surface signal here. You can hear those double beeps. 23. Do a live on that one. I've just changed the frequency. Change that back. Yeah. God, that's probably a button, this one, I reckon. I've done so many live digs today, but they won't all make it into the video, obviously. Right, I've got something green, looks like the edge of a button. That's going to be a button. No, I tell you what, it's not. That's a Roman. That's a Roman coin. Yes, get in. There's Roman on here. There is Roman on here. I knew there would be. I said last week, I said there was Roman nearby. Looks like a little radiator. I'll tell you what, I'll get you on the other camera, guys. Go, guys, absolutely made up with that. Definitely loving the thought that there's Roman on here, and there is. Make out what's on that side. Bit rough, but yeah, definitely a little radiate bust there, I think. Quite hard to tell. Yeah, it's quite worn, this one, but definitely a little Roman coin. Absolutely buzzing. Great to see. There's Roman on it. That is brilliant. That is absolutely brilliant. Very nice. another 23, 24 here. Very similar sort of signal. A little bit iffy this one, but yeah, same sort of numbers. Again, surface. Most, a lot of signals on here are surface. Oh, no, not this time I don't think. Just a bullet case and bullet shell. Yeah, nothing nothing exciting there. On the next one.
He's on it! He's on the Romans too, look at that! You little beauty. Dog, move. Go away. Dogs are my sandwiches. No. Don't. That
is it that way?
is
no,
absolutely
I think it's that way,
awesome. Yes, it is. I'll tell you what that is. That's Romus and Ramus, I think. I think that's a suckling wolf. You've got the two children underneath the wolf there. What was that? Yeah, that is absolutely brilliant. So that's 2 Romans today.
2 Romans.
Absolutely awesome.
Look how far away.
I know, the boys literally just stopped there so they could go and have a play.
And that's
about 10,
9 foot away.
10 foot away, yeah. Absolute beaut. Well done, buddy. He's on it, on the Roman.
Another quite shallow target. About 40, 41. Sounds a bit irony actually. I think there's iron somewhere around this. Or it's trash. Tudor button? Yeah. What, like a little... I'll tell you what, I'll have a look at this and then we'll have a look at Tom's little Tudor button. If he brings it over here, bring it to me now. No. What have we got here? What is that? There it is. I don't know what it is, but it is there. Tudor button. That is a thing with a ring. I have no idea what that is.
That's not a ring thing.
No, it's a thing with a ring. It's not
a thing ring.
It's not a ring thing, this one.
Oh, thing ring.
I don't actually know what on earth that is, to be honest. Something odd. Yes. Lovely. We'll have a live on this one. Solid 34, 35. She's out. Nice first scoop. Nice and easy when it's like that, isn't it? It's lovely soft ground, this. Beautiful to dig. Come on, where are you? That, whatever that is, it was a beautiful shush. Shush, Mr. Pinpointer. That was a lovely signal for a little button. high numbers as well. Bit of silver gilt on there, slightly. Just a bit. Every button we find near enough has got the shank here because there's such soft soil. None of them are getting broken, but yeah, I've found so many buttons today. Lovely. Right, guys, I think we're drawn to a close today, but this little 23, nice little thimble. Bit of a squashed one. But yeah, still always nice to find, aren't they? I do love a little thimble. Like that little diddy one I had this morning. But yeah, lovely little find.
I did front with Dad.
You can't have heated seats, Benjamin, on the way home. Heated seats on the way home?
Who has?
What's it all about you? You guys.
Who has?
Oh, you guys.
Hoo-ha.
We've had a good day, haven't we?
Cold.
It's been alright, hasn't
Well, when you eventually got here.
it? Yeah.
I see.
You know when someone's late, they blame other people for being late.
Yeah.
No, we've had a good day, haven't we? I think
Yes.
we've all pulled up a few little bits and bobs.
Some
Pots are full again.
littler and fewer than.
Yeah, well, yeah, but if you turn up late, you don't find as much, do you? No. Dogs are knackered as well, aren't they, Benji?
Yeah.
Yeah,
all
we're all
knackered.
tired. It's been a long, cold day, actually. It's quite chilly now, isn't it?
Well, it's quite high up here, though, isn't it?
Yes, yes, it is. It's quite open. It's a big field. But yeah, we've had a productive day, and I'm quite pleased with the finds, to be honest. So let's have a look what we found, guys. Yeah, there we go, guys. That's yeah, that's that's not that ain't a bad day's digging at all, is it, mate? Really, I think I'm quite pleased with that. The buttons on here are just that is unreal. So many buttons. Like I say, yeah, my pot is absolutely brimming with buttons again. They are all buttons. And like I say, most of them have got the shanks actually because the soil's so soft. Nothing seems to be getting broken. There's some nice patterned ones in there, but I think actually I'll go for it straight away, Tom. Tom has smashed it on the button front today because that, I thought I'd save it for the roundup. That is an absolute beauty.
That's a nice little button.
Look at that. Gold gilt, patterned. What more could you want? Don't very often find a bit of both, do you, to be honest? That is, yeah, that's really nice. As far as buttons go.
Yeah.
This is the button channel. We got all the buttons.
But would there only have been one button on that tunic? Or would it have
well,
been a cardigan of
this is the thing,
multi-buttons?
isn't it? Yeah, I mean, that's a heck of a button. That. Look at that. That's a knee rope. Look at that nail. Benjamin found that, didn't you? It's actually as big as Benjamin, look. That is a massive nail, mate. I don't know how you carried that around all day, to be honest. I got a little gold gilt button there as well, actually, saying that. It's got NR on it, which is different. Bit of an odd one, but yeah, other than that, lots of buttons. Couple of little ring things there. Quite a small one. I thought that was small, but then I found this later on, and that is actually tiny, isn't it? It's got file marks on there as well, so I think that's quite old. Probably both medieval. Thimbles, couple of thimbles there, squashed big thimble, and that really tiny one from this morning.
That is
yeah,
a small one. isn't
I've
it?
got no idea, mate. That, I mean, that's on my little finger. That wouldn't even fit your little.
Hang on, offer your hand up.
There's a little, yeah, William's little finger there. I mean, that's got to be a child's. Yeah, I'd have said so.
Smaller than him.
That's
isn't it?
tiny, isn't it?
Yeah.
Can't believe that. Of course, it's got to be the smallest one I've ever found, I think. A couple of musket balls there. Bit of a artifact with some random patterning. Not sure on that. Bit of an odd one. Couple of buckles. Nice buckles. Bit of a spoon handle or fork handle. And a nice little bag seal. Yeah, not a bad day at all, that. Coins wise, I had 10 last week and I'm down to 1 this week, but it is a Roman, so I'm absolutely over the moon with that because I'm just glad to see there is actually Roman on here. But yeah, brilliant to find. Tom's and the boys' finds, you've seen that button, absolutely amazing. What do we have? So William found this. I think it's like it's a US badge. I assume that would have been a pin of some kind, wouldn't it? I would have thought. And that's a blank blank casing. A few buttons there. Oh, even that one's got a bit of gold gilt on it, actually.
That's the,
Yeah. Is that Benjamin's one? Yeah, a little gold gilt button. Yeah, another little ring thing. Oh, another little ring thing there as well. That's a small one, isn't it? 2p. Yeah, pretty much just a few buttons, I think. Oh, that's that little Tudor button, isn't it? That's quite smart, mate, that. Yeah, that's a nice little find. Tudor on here, that's good. Yeah, so we're finding the history here. It is here. Coins wise for the boys and Tom, William had this. I think think that's a little George second. Hard to focus on there. I think that's bust facing left there. Sorry, it's not focusing. Yeah, I think that's a George second. Just make him out facing left. Yeah, so that's William's coin for the day, and Tom's lovely little Roman, and that is an absolute beaut. Look at that. It's like a little Trojan helmet on, hasn't he? And I think that's a Romerson Ramus, the suckling wolf. I'm pretty sure that's what that is, which is a cool little find, that. Yeah, so really nice. Yeah, not a bad day at all. Like I say, nice to see the Roman on here. At least we know what we're looking for now, don't we? I said last week there should be Roman.
Yeah, it's nice. I haven't had one in.
The only thing we're missing, sorry, I got my hand in front of the camera. Only thing we're missing is the Saxon that I mentioned last week, but
He'll show up.
I hope so, mate. Yeah, I'd really like to. What was that noise?
Scoffing.
That's scoffing. I'd really like to find something Saxon. It's going to happen one day. It's got to, hasn't it? Find everything else.
Yeah. I don't know. We could
Come
all
on.
do something simple, just like pop
Yeah.
it in the bin or anything, couldn't we?
You could, yeah, you could do that. We won't mention that.
Yeah.
That's for another day when I'm feeling a bit more happy about it, which will be never. Oh, we've had a cracking day, haven't we? So yeah, thank you very much for watching again, guys, and we'll see you on the next one.
Bye.
Bye.